Get hype.
What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Sportsload. I'm your host, Jah, and this is my brother from another mother, Mr. GPS, Garrett Paul Smith. Let's talk baseball, finally.
Yeah, baseball.
Yes. Sorry for the hiatus. I got a little, had a bundle of joy to pass, for the 2 weeks ago. So sorry for the delay, but babies come first.
Yep. He
Right.
just birthed another baseball player, so
Let's hope so.
that's how we're spinning it.
Either a future shortstop for the New York Yankees or a first baseman for the New York Mets. Either way, let's go New York. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's get right to it, man. Let's start with our team, Garrett, the New York Mets. It's been
oof.
Yeah, it's been terrible, man.
We can't hit.
We can't hit. We could barely pitch it.
Although to be fair, today we had a no hitter through 6.
This guy's right now. I mean, we're only 4 games in. He's our number one pitcher. This guy, put him number one.
By far the best pitching performance we've had all season.
Dude, he looked amazing, man. I like this guy. I almost forgot who he was. He cut his hair.
Oh yeah, he looks so different without the hair. Shamanaya.
Yeah, no Diddy. This guy's a handsome guy. You know what I mean? He's a very handsome guy. But I really, really, really like him. That's the only bright spot of this season so far. Again, it's just him and Starling Marte being healthy, and being productive-ish.
And Francisco Alvarez has been performing pretty well.
Yes, he's been the best hitter on the team.
Yeah, he's been carrying the team and hitting wise.
Yeah.
Like,
you notice that they put him up in the lineup and
he produced. Good.
He's actually very good at 0-2 counts. He's very good when the count is 0-2 on him because he doesn't make bad. He doesn't strike out a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't mean much, but he has a 4.29 average and he's adding 1.2 OPS.
Yeah.
So
he's very good, man. I have nothing but
Alvarez,
good things to say about.
He's gonna be really good.
Yeah, and I'm starting to really believe now. This is what this might be the reluctance of them signing Pete Alonso to an extension. If Pete can't get off the Schneider, he's giving you mediocre, he has never shown. He gets through ruts all the time, which is all hitters to go through. All good hitters have bad streaks. But for Pete, it got to be weighing on him for the contract and to produce. This guy is a guaranteed 30 home run hitter minimum. You know what I mean? But if
40.
he's exactly, and I'm being generous, but if there's any decline in his game, they're not giving him that contract.
Ooh, Lindor is doing real bad.
Lindor has been hard.
63 average and 229 OPS. Yikes!
Did he hit? Did he even get a base hit yet?
He has 1 hit.
I think.
Yeah, he has 1 hit.
I'm not worried about Lindor because he's a streaky guy. Like it's
walk.
I'm not.
Good.
This is not good, but I'm more worried about Pete than I am Lindor.
I'm worried about the rest of the offense. I think Lindor and Pete will figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Alvarez is gonna obviously be good still. And then I think we need to worry about Beatty and McNeil. Those guys,
McNeil is concerning. Beatty, I think Vientos is taking that spot eventually.
Think so?
I think he's warming up for Beatty. Beatty unless he either learns a new position, or he just finds his inner self and fucking starts hitting.
He needs to find
crazy.
the hitting because he couldn't find it last year. And
and with him, if his hitting goes, so will he. He's back to the minors for him. He has to hit. And the Mets, with this owner and with this outlook going forward, they're not supposed. You can't wait on this guy because they're loaded in the minors, like they're fucking loaded.
We have a good farm system.
Yeah, so he could be replaced very quickly, and I think Vientos will be up next. Yeah, I think Vientos is I think DJ Stewart is probably going to go down, and either way, they got to make room for Vientos. He's the next man up. They got to bring him up.
Yeah, eventually I think they will.
Yeah, the Mets hitting is terrible, man. They just flat out terrible.
That's the problem. They haven't been able to hit.
Mm-hmm. And
the Brewers have good pitching, like really good pitchers.
But does anybody other than Yelich scare you? Well, that new kid, the rookie, is really good.
Well, they have Contreras, Yelich. Yeah. The rookie got Churro.
Yeah, I think the Mets at least could have beat that team.
They could have beat them at least one time. I mean, it wasn't like, I don't know.
They weren't facing the Braves, man.
And then the Reese Hoskins, Jeff McNeil situation.
Yeah, it's just that. You see, the thing is to like that pissed me off because I know McNeil's in the right, but if you want to put up a shut up, you got to produce. And Reese produced. What did he do the next day? Hit a home run.
Yeah, a few home runs.
Well, yeah, he killed us.
Yeah, he killed us.
And what did McNeil do? Dog shit.
Just yelled at him.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it was kind of a sketchy slide, but I think McNeil overreacted a bit. Like, kind of like overreacted in the moment, but then he like doubled down on it.
Yeah.
And then Mendoza gave like a shitty press conference about it, where he was like, "Oh yeah, we knew he couldn't throw the ball accurately, and they still, what's his name, Rodriguez or whatever,
right?
They got suspended."
Yeah, him and look.
They knew he couldn't throw accurately, yet they still put him in, and they didn't even throw it Hoskins the first time he was that bad. They threw it like the second time or the fourth time.
Right.
Which is like wild.
I wasn't a fan of this coaching hire. You know how I felt.
I kind of handled it very wrong.
Yeah, I wanted. You know, I wanted Beltran to coach in the Mets, but
yeah, me too.
But again, I'm not gonna. The way they're playing is not the coach's fault. His job is to produce the lineup, set up the roster, and everybody else is supposed to produce. And the team is not producing other than Alvarez. You know what I mean? Yeah. The question is the question I want to see with Alvarez though, like, because now this is his full season. I want to see because it's going to happen that he's going to go through a rut. You know what I mean? And I want to see how first of all, how long the rut is going to last and how he bounces back from it. You know what I mean? Like every great hitter goes through it. And I think he's capable. See. Yeah. But I'm with you with the Lindor and Pete. I'm really worried about Pete though, man.
Yeah.
I think that contract is in his head.
Yeah. That could work in our favor though, because he might come back. If
for cheap, yeah. But do you want him back?
I mean,
if he's on a decline.
I mean, one down season isn't a decline.
Yeah, you tried.
He hit the most home runs since his rookie year last year.
Yeah, I get it. I understand, but again, this is a business. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand if they let him go at the same time.
Yeah.
But then who's playing first? Who's on first?
I don't know. They could get who's the free agent next year? Who's the big? We're going to be spending money next year for sure.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we could get a first baseman, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, Scherzer's going to be off the books next year, right?
Scherzer, yeah, I think so.
Him and Verlander come off the books next year, right?
One of them might be off already, actually. Next year.
Okay.
I don't remember who's off when, but they.
Yeah, because I know Scherzer. He's got to be Scherzer. Because I think Verlander signed the deal last year.
Yeah, I think it is Scherzer, but I can double check what year it is. The dead money.
And then moving on to our crosstown rivals, which, I'm not a Yankee hitter. I'm a Yankee fan. Yankees are just fucking, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's hitting. Everything's going right for the Yankees.
Yeah, the Yankees are having a great start to the season. Kind of like polar opposites a little bit.
Exactly. And one of their weaknesses is actually becoming a strength. Their pitching is actually really good. Well, it's decent. I'm not going to say really good. The pitching it's keeping them in the games, which is good because you'll think every game they're going to have to out-hit the opponent, and not at all. Like they're hitting in all cylinders, man. They're playing a team game. So yeah, and they're fun to watch. Man. I actually caught a lot of the two last Yankee games. It's entertaining and it's fun to watch. Whereas the Mets is
it's like cringe.
It's very crisp. Like nobody want to hit. They're going like McNeil, who's a guy who hit for average. He's striking out at the weirdest pitches. Nimmo can't hit for shit. It's just bad, man. Guys has known good hitters. Yeah, I get it. It's just you can't press the panic button. It's a long season.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get hot eventually. It's not gonna last forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can look at the A's and think like, okay, maybe it could last forever. Man, or the Rockies. Oh my God. You said you didn't see the Rockies game where they scored 14 on in one inning, the biggest inning in league history.
No
Most
way.
runs scored. And then they had an inside the park home run against them just yesterday.
Today. I saw that one.
That was wild too. The ball goes past the outfielder and to the wall, and then he throws it in, and then they fumble the.
They had two errors.
It's like a clown show. I was like, what the hell?
You have to play the clown music at the end, like.
Oh man.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that was.
Yeah,
So bad, dude.
look, man. As much as I'm a diehard Mets fan, and as much as as long,
man.
it's just I'm just happy baseball is back. I'm just happy.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm just happy. Like, it sucks that the Mets aren't doing it, but you know what's another shitty team though? That's it's the Padres, man. They're not doing good at all.
They're okay.
What's
they're
their record now?
I've seen some of their.
Oh no, they're 3-3. I'm sorry. St. Louis is actually pretty bad. 1-3.
Well, they meant the Dodgers, so that kind of explains a lot.
Mookie Betts, if you give an MVP somebody right now, you give it to Mookie Betts,
dude,
man.
that guy you can't get him out. I don't think he's gotten out yet. Like, the man just every time he bats, it's like a home run or.
Again, I know we're overreacting because it's only the first week, but man, Mookie Betts look good, man.
I mean, hitters go through streaks, so he's gonna have a bad streak eventually. This is amazingly good though.
This guy's on pace for some record numbers, man.
I mean, he always is. I think he's just an all-time player.
He's so good. He's so good. But the Dodgers don't scare me because they always find a way to.
I mean, the postseason is their thing that they don't like usually. But the Pirates are also undefeated.
5-0, man. Shout out to the Pirates. Andrew McCutchen.
They swept the Marlins, and they looked pretty good against who they play. I forgot who they played.
Who they played today? And they just played today, aren't they?
Yeah, they did play today. That's why they're 5-0.
Yeah, they beat the Nationals. Again, they're not playing teams that's scaring you.
I like the Nationals though. Actually, their team's gonna be quite good. I think.
You think so?
Not like playoff good, but like
they're gonna be around.
Yeah,
they're gonna be around. Okay. Well, they do have a good farm system. I mean, they gave up everybody, right?
Yeah, because they traded all those guys for all the farm system they got, and they're starting to play now. So
yeah, is Dom on that team still?
No.
Where is Dom?
I think he might still be a free agent.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, my boy. You see Conforto hit a grand slam in opening day?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was a good home run.
Yeah, it was good for him.
I mean, he's been doing okay. Giants are a pretty interesting team.
Yeah, well, that signing of Blake Snell, that's a big deal. That's actually a good look for them because it makes them wonder, like, they're gonna see the Padres a lot. So, and
the Padres signed or traded for Dylan Cease rather.
Yeah, they had to make a move. They had to because they're pretty much the starting lineup isn't really. I mean, the pitching the rotation is taking a hit because Yu Darvish and a bunch of cast of characters. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dodgers, look good. The Tigers, I mean, they beat the Mets, but they're a team that just stays in the game. Like they're
gonna be good too. I think they're gonna be a wild card team. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they might actually go in and they could steal that Central Division if they could.
Oh yeah, it's very weak. Yeah. They can just be better than the Twins. That's all they gotta do.
Yeah, that's the only.
White Sox are
challenge.
dreadful too. The White Sox are worse than us, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't look good at all. But the thing is, with the Tigers, you have to watch. Like they're offensively bad. I know they scored 5 runs today, but if you take away it was pretty much the Mets gave them 2 runs, really 2 or 3 runs. The Mets gave away with just 2 errors. I do say teams like that who win close games. Those are because remember we did that a couple of years ago. We used to win those 1-run games
in 2021, 2022. Yeah, we used to be like that.
But the thing is, the Tigers, man, I think those are fool's gold because their offense is pretty bad. They're Javi Baez because he's swinging everything, man.
Well, he's always done that though. He just had that lucky streak with the Mets where he hit 900 OPS for 2 months.
The 2 months that he was with us, man.
And people booed him in Citi Field, and I was like, "What? He was good for us. What are you doing?"
Yeah, he was really good for us those 2 months.
Yeah, but he was really good.
Yeah, but imagine if we give him that deal and he's playing like this. Jesus Christ, talk about a fucking buyer's remorse.
I mean, the Tigers are also undefeated.
Yeah. But see, they're all their games have been other than today was 1-run games.
Not doing too bad. 8 run differential.
What today was the only game they beat the Mets. This Mets game was the only game they beat them by 5 runs. Right? Weren't all their games just 1-run games?
Were they? Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah.
I think that 8 differential is because of the 5 runs they scored in the 10th inning.
Well, yeah, they had the 3 because they outscored them by 3 in total. Yeah, but then
the Mets just. I wish I could not talk, but the Braves on the other hand, they're looking good, man. I mean, I get it.
As always, the rest of the division is actually looking pretty bad.
Yeah,
Mets
because the
and
Phillies.
Marlins at the bottom. Nationals have
Philly-
1 win. Phillies have 1 win.
Oh, the Phillies did. Oh yeah, they did beat the Braves, right? That one game.
Yeah, they beat them in the last game of the
Did
series.
they lose today? Because I know that game was tight. The Phillies game, I think they lost that one.
They did.
Yeah,
They lost in a
to the
grand
Reds.
slam to Spencer Steer.
Yeah,
Yeah, the rookie. He
yeah.
grannied him right in the 9th inning.
God damn, I know that would hurt. That guy, I didn't was butthurt
I love
on that
it.
one.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm
news.
happy. I'm happy by that. Like, look, it's pretty much the Braves' division to lose, pretty much. But again, they're like the Dodgers. When it's playoff time, they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, they have to face the Phillies again. They'll lose.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, the Phillies are notorious for late, like they're a slow starting team.
Yeah, they're always like suck in April and May.
Yeah,
they don't
Cubs
pick up till
good.
like June, July. That's when they get good.
Yeah, the Cubs look real good too. The Cubs, there's a team like like you just want to root for, even though you're not from there or have any history with them. I think this year will probably be the Cubs for me.
Yeah, their new starting pitcher Itagamaga looked really good.
Yeah, he had like 6 scoreless innings or something.
Yeah, he had a really good game. I think it was 6 scoreless, but it was good though.
Yeah, good for him.
He gave like 1 hit or something.
Yeah, Red Sox 2-2.
They actually performed better than you would expect.
Yeah,
against the Mariners. They put up a good.
Yeah, the Mariners. Pitching. Yeah, the Mariners is not a team like they're. I had high hopes for them last year, and they just shit the bed. But again, with that lineup and their decent,
I think they made some good additions. They added Luke Fraley and they added Mitch Haniger. So he used to be there, but I think they made some good additions.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be
and their pitching staff's pretty elite. I mean,
yeah, I like their pitching staff. That's why I can't write them off because they're so good. And they got Encarnacion, and that guy's he's a beast, man. He's not even entering his prime. He's still a baby. Yeah. So I mean, if the age is, with Spanish baseball players, the age varies, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, I have them going to the playoffs this year. I just don't know. I'm having a hard time where I would put them as either the 2nd or 3rd wild card. But I think the Astros are going to win that division anyway.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be Astros, Mariners, and then Rangers. You want to talk about? You want to make our early predictions? Then we'll bring it back to we talk about during the All-Star break and see where we at. Like who we got as World Series champs? Who we're going to make the playoffs? And the wild card and everything. I need to get out my prediction sheet.
Let's do it. You want to do American League first?
Yeah, you can do American League first.
Who you got coming out the East in the American in the East?
Let's see my prediction sheet here before I say some wild shit.
Okay. We'll do the division winners and then we'll do wild card. And then on both sides, and then we'll talk World
my
Series.
division winners for the AL, right?
Okay.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
No, let's do American League first.
Oh, sorry. That's not the American League. You're right.
Yeah.
Started on the wrong one. Okay, AL Central. Minnesota Twins. I have them at 88 and 74.
Okay.
And then in the AL East, I have the Baltimore Orioles, 102 and 60.
Okay, that's a lot.
And then in the AL West, I have the Houston Astros at 93 and 69. Nice. And then I guess for my wild card in the AL, it would have to be the Yankees. I have them at 98, 64. Probably the Rays.
And
then how many teams are there wild card?
Three wild cards, I think. Yeah, three.
So then it would have to be the. Oh, it's actually a tie between the Blue Jays and the Mariners. Let's go Mariners.
Okay. All right. And
based on my records I gave them, of course.
Okay. Right. Okay. So I'll do my American League, and then we'll go to the National League. In the American League, I got the Yankees winning the division, the East. In the Central, give me the Twins. In the West, give me Texas.
Oh, Well, wow.
I'm going with Texas. Yeah, I'm going with Texas.
You just said Astros though a few minutes ago, bro.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that Texas is not in the Central. I get that mixed up a lot because I'm going by geography.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm sorry, Texas. I got Texas coming out the West.
All right.
Then and my wild card teams now. I'll have Baltimore as my one. Give me Detroit, and give me no. Matter of fact, no. Do not give me Detroit. I'm sorry.
You hate
give
Detroit.
Me the thank you. Give me the Mariners, and I actually got the Astros. I got 3 coming out the West.
Oh, 3 coming out the West. Interesting.
Yeah. National League. You want to start, or you want me to start it?
I'll start.
Okay.
So I know I already spoiled this one. Dodgers. Duh.
What? Yeah.
And then let's see. NL Central. I got the Brewers. That one was a tough one to actually.
Yeah, that's a tough division because there's a
lot of teams that could win that one.
Yeah.
And then in the NL East, obviously the Braves. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And then my wild card teams. Ooh. Well, it's Phillies, Diamondbacks, and looks like San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
Or I guess it could be Giants.
Giants?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's, I'll go West, Dodgers. Central, surprise, I'm going with the Reds.
That's actually a good pick. I was debating on putting them higher.
The young,
I have them in third.
The young guns, man.
I'm behind the Cubs and the Brewers.
Yeah, I was stuck between the Brewers and the Reds. I think Pittsburgh is going to become Pittsburgh.
And they're going to be around 80 wins, 78 wins.
Yeah, I think St. Louis always finds a way, but I think this time their luck runs out. Chicago, I think they're on a come up. I think they might be the odd team out, like at the last.
Yeah, that's
week.
how I have them too. Actually, because I have them at
awesome.
86 and 76, which is just outside the playoffs.
Yeah, and then in the East, give me the Braves, obviously.
And you have to take the Phillies, I guess.
Yeah, and as far as the wild card though, it's gonna get weird. Okay.
Oh boy,
it's gonna get very weird.
Spicy
give
pick.
me the first wild card, which is the best wild card team, right? The number 1 wild card team. Give me Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay. As my second wild card, give me Phillies.
Yeah.
And my third wild card, the Mets. I still think the Mets. Yeah, I think
even after an 0-4 start.
Yeah, hear me out now. Hear me out. I'll tell you why. It all depends on where we at by All-Star break. I think again, this is why I said this is our early predictions. We'll revisit this. This does not mean anything right now. When it comes to the All-Star break, we'll see where we at, and then we'll all right. Whatever changes we make, we can make those changes. But after the All-Star break, that's our stamp deal. Okay, we can't go back after the All-Star. Here's what the Mets. This is what I say about the Mets. If the Mets are still in it, right, within 5 to 6 games, within striking distance, I think Cohen is going all in.
I think they will go all in if they're in.
Yeah.
If they're in
I'm talking about overly going. I think they're gonna go buck fucking wild. Like the Cespedes thing, similar to that, probably bigger than that. I think they could go there.
So I hope they do that. That's a fun way.
Yeah. Again, right now,
trade everybody again. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, I think what's gonna end up. Yeah, I think it's gonna go either way. I don't think there's nothing. If the Mets are in the middle, I think if they stand pat, I think everybody's gone. But if they're within striking distance, I think I think there's gonna be addition. There's gonna be a lot of addition. I think everybody, all our farm system guys are up for debate. For Acuna, maybe Jet Williams. Those guys are untouchable. And obviously Mauricio, but because he's injured, I don't think he's gonna even matter.
Yeah, they're not gonna trade him.
Yeah, only a dumb team would probably take that. But I think again, it depends on where we are on All-Star break. So now we got our teams for as far as who will make the playoffs. Who you got winning it all, Garrett?
Ooh, it's a tough question always.
Again, this is very early predictions. You can always
this is early. We can change it, right? So
yeah, you can change it by All-Star break.
I'll just go Orioles.
Whoa, that's bugged out, man. What is it with the Orioles with you? Like, what is it?
They're really good and young.
Yeah.
And they got Corbin Burns. Like
Corbin Burns.
Yeah. I really like their team.
Look, man. I'm with you.
And they got James McCann as a backup catcher. Like that's a luxury.
Yeah, that is a luxury. Damn, I like. That's a bold prediction, bro. That's a
I can change it though. So
it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna come to my senses and pick the Astros again.
Yeah. I actually, my World Series pick will probably be the New York Yankees. I'll go with Yankees right now.
We're going same division.
Yeah, we're going same division. I think the Yankees are that good. Now, again, with them, they might go all in on pitching depending on where they're at by All-Star break. I think they're gonna go all in. But again, their farm system is so depleted. I don't know what they can really do.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to go all in on stuff, but they might.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Mets could go all in because they have the luxury. You have a great farm. They have a top 10 farm system, maybe even top 5
since they traded for it.
Yeah. So again, it's. But give me the matter of fact. So we said who's gonna? We said Yankees and Orioles, right? Who's the National League? Who's gonna face them in the World Series? The Orioles.
Ooh. I don't want to say like Diamondbacks again. I think they get back.
I really want the Diamondbacks to win it. I was really rooting for them.
I wanted to pick them too, but I might change it and see. Change it at the end.
No, I'm going with the Braves. I'll go with Braves. I think they're gonna figure it out. I know history is against. Yeah. No, look. If I didn't hate the Braves so much, man, I really like watching them play. Like they play the game right. They got such a great team.
And they sign all the players long term. And
exactly.
They're going to be there. It's like
they're going to be there for a long time. Here's the thing: like we know, we scratch out Atlanta and Braves, or even just Atlanta, and we put New York. We'll be happy with that team. You know what I mean? Like that team is just the perfect team.
Yeah,
I just don't know why they can't put it together. Yeah, I know. But again, I'm playing this as a prediction, early prediction. I'll go with the Braves, but I still think here's my problem with the Orioles and the Diamondbacks. They can't sneak up on anybody anymore. I think they're gonna get everybody's egg. Nobody's gonna be scared of them anymore. I think
that's why I didn't pick them for the most part because
I think Arizona is a fun team. I think they did that Montgomery deal was very big,
very huge. That
was a very big deal.
You don't usually get back to the World Series if you go there and lose.
Yeah, especially if a team that's not that. Let's be honest.
Before.
Yeah, that team
it's really the Dodgers are less than a minute left.
Oh shit. Well, again, guys, I forgot to say this earlier. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the Sportsload. We'll be back next week. We'll talk more baseball. We'll see if the Jets get signed anybody else.
Jets traded for Hassan Reddick. So
yeah, big deal for you guys. But again, thank you guys for listening. Sign up to us, subscribe to us. Peace and love, everyone. We're out.